In 1965, a 17-year-old with no experience in the restaurant industry borrowed $1,000 to open a small sandwich shop. That shop, known as Pete's Super Submarines, would evolve into Subway, a fast food giant that surpassed McDonald's in the number of locations worldwide. But today, Subway is a shadow of its former self, plagued by scandals, declining sales, and a tarnished reputation. This is the story of Subway's meteoric rise and tragic downfall. My name is Daniel, and I dive into the playbooks that built the world's greatest companies and show you how you can apply them as a business owner. And this video is brought to you by Blaze, the best all-in-one AI marketing tool. More at blaze.ai. In 1965, Fred DeLuca was a 17-year-old with a dream of becoming a doctor, but coming from a poor Italian-American family in the Bronx, he had no idea how to fund his college tuition. Earning only $1.25 an hour at a local hardware store, Fred was far from his financial goal. But everything changed one day at a family barbecue. Fred approached Peter Buck, a successful nuclear physicist and family friend, hoping for advice or even a loan. To Fred's surprise, Peter suggested a different plan, opening a submarine sandwich shop. He offered Fred a $1,000 loan to kickstart the business, envisioning a simple operation that could turn a profit. Despite knowing nothing about making sandwiches, Fred accepted the offer. With help from his mother and guidance from Peter, Fred opened the first shop, Pete's Super Submarines, in Bridgeport, Connecticut. The initial enthusiasm led to a successful first day, selling 312 sandwiches. However, the following weeks were tough. Sales plummeted, and Fred's attempts at radio ads were unsuccessful due to his heavy Brooklyn accent. By the end of the summer, the business was on the brink of collapse with only $6 left. Instead of giving up, Fred and Peter decided to take a bold risk by opening a second location. They believed that multiple stores would create an image of success, drawing more customers. This strategy worked, and they rebranded to the simpler name Subway in 1968. Realizing the need for rapid growth, Fred DeLuca and Peter Buck decided to embrace franchising in 1974. This move transformed Subway from a small local business into a fast food behemoth. Franchising allowed aspiring entrepreneurs to open their own Subway restaurants, which followed the successful format and menu established by DeLuca and Buck. This model meant Subway could expand quickly without the founders needing to manage each location personally. By the end of 1974, 15 franchisees had opened new stores, and the growth continued exponentially. Subway's expansion strategy capitalized on its simple and cost-effective setup. Unlike other fast food giants, Subway didn't require expensive equipment like fryers or grills. This made it cheaper and easier to open new locations in a variety of unconventional places, including gas stations, hospitals, and even cruise ships. By 1981, Subway had 300 locations across the United States, and by 1990, the number had grown to over 5,000 worldwide. A critical part of Subway's success was positioning itself as a healthier alternative to traditional fast food. In the 1990s and early 2000s, Subway capitalized on growing health consciousness among consumers. They promoted their sandwiches as fresh and customizable, with healthier options compared to greasy burgers and fries. Subway's slogan, "Eat Fresh," became synonymous with this image. One of Subway's most successful marketing campaigns revolved around Jared Fogle, a customer who claimed to have lost 245 pounds by eating Subway sandwiches. Starting in 2000, Fogle became the face of Subway, and his story was featured in over 300 commercials. His personal weight loss journey resonated with many, and Subway's sales surged by 20% after the initial ads. Another iconic campaign was the $5 footlong promotion. Launched in 2008, the catchy jingle and the unbeatable value of a 12-inch sandwich for just $5 struck a chord with consumers, especially during the economic downturn. The promotion was a massive hit, driving significant traffic to Subway stores and boosting sales. The $5 footlong became a staple of Subway's value proposition and further cemented its place in fast food history. In the early 2000s, Subway achieved a significant milestone by surpassing McDonald's in the number of locations worldwide. By 2010, Subway had more than 33,000 locations globally, making it the largest fast food chain by location count, outstripping even the behemoth McDonald's. This incredible growth was driven by the simplicity and low cost of opening a Subway franchise, which attracted entrepreneurs from all over the world. One of the keys to Subway's international success was its ability to adapt to local tastes and preferences. In various countries, Subway introduced localized menu items that catered to regional flavors. For instance, in India, Subway offered a variety of vegetarian options to accommodate the dietary preferences of the local population. Innovation in the menu was another critical factor in Subway's success. In 2004, Subway introduced the Fresh Fit menu, which featured healthier options with lower calories and fat. This initiative was part of Subway's broader effort to position itself as a healthier alternative in the fast food industry. The Fresh Fit menu included items like salads, wraps, and low-fat subs, which appealed to health-conscious consumers. Customer engagement also played a significant role in Subway's growth. Subway capitalized on the growing trend of customization by allowing customers to build their sandwiches with a wide variety of fresh ingredients. In addition, Subway launched various loyalty programs and promotions, such as the Subway My Way Rewards program, which rewarded customers for their purchases and encouraged repeated visits. As Subway continued its rapid expansion, the brand's initial success became a double-edged sword. Fred DeLuca's relentless pursuit of expansion often meant that new franchises were opened in close proximity to existing ones. The intense internal competition strained the profitability of each franchise, creating a challenging environment for franchisees. The company's revenue per store started to decline even as the total number of locations increased. The passing of Fred DeLuca in 2015 marked a significant turning point for Subway. DeLuca had been the driving force behind Subway's growth, and his vision and leadership were instrumental in shaping the company's strategy. His death left a leadership vacuum that proved difficult to fill. His sister Suzanne Greco, who succeeded him as CEO, faced immense challenges. Despite her passion and dedication, Greco struggled to maintain the same level of control and inspiration that her brother had provided. Under Greco's leadership, Subway experienced record store closures. In 2016, more than 350 stores shut down. The following year, over 800 locations closed their doors. And by 2018, another 1,000 stores had followed suit. Franchisees experienced dissatisfaction with the lack of support from the corporate office and the inability to compete effectively in an oversaturated market. One of the most damaging blows to Subway's brand image came with the Jared Fogle scandal. Jared Fogle, who became a national sensation in the early 2000s for losing over 200 pounds by eating Subway sandwiches, served as the company's spokesperson for over a decade. However, in 2015, Fogle's home was raided by federal authorities, and he was subsequently charged and convicted of possessing child pornography and engaging in illicit activities with minors. Fogle was sentenced to 15 years in prison, and Subway immediately severed all ties with him. The scandal not only shocked the public, but also severely tarnished Subway's reputation. In addition to the Fogle scandal, Subway faced numerous lawsuits and controversies over the quality of its ingredients. In 2014, the company came under fire for using azodicarbonamide, a chemical found in yoga mats, in its bread. The backlash was sparked by a petition led by food blogger Vanai Hari, also known as the Food Babe, which garnered widespread attention and led Subway to remove the chemical from its recipes. This incident raised serious questions about the transparency and safety of Subway's ingredients, shaking consumer confidence in the brand's Eat Fresh promise. The controversies didn't end there. In 2017, a Canadian broadcasting corporation investigated claims that Subway's chicken was only 50% chicken DNA, with the rest being soy filler. Subway vehemently denied these claims and even filed a $210 million lawsuit against CBC for defamation. However, the damage to Subway's reputation was already done, and the case was eventually dismissed. Further damaging its image, Subway faced another lawsuit alleging that its foot-long sandwiches were not actually 12 inches long, leading to a settlement and a promise to ensure more accurate measurements. The combination of public scandals, lawsuits over ingredient quality, and internal strife among franchisees created a perfect storm that severely impacted Subway's brand and operations. The company, once a symbol of fresh and healthy eating, found its reputation marred by controversy and mistrust. Subway's current leadership is focused on revitalizing the brand and reversing the declining trend. John Cheatsey, who became CEO in 2019, brought a wealth of experience from his time at Burger King. One significant effort has been the Eat Fresh Refresh campaign launched in July of 2021. This campaign included over 20 new ingredients, improved recipes, and new sandwiches, aiming to modernize the menu and attract health-conscious consumers. High-profile endorsements from athletes like Steph Curry and Tom Brady were part of this initiative, highlighting the brand's commitment to freshness and quality. In addition to the menu overhaul, Subway invested $80 million in buying meat slicers for its restaurants, allowing them to slice meats on site for the first time. This move was intended to enhance the perception of freshness and quality. The company also made efforts to attract better talent at the corporate level by offering equity, compensation plans, and bonuses, aiming to bring in skilled professionals who could drive innovation and growth. These recent changes have shown some positive signs. Subway's sales per location have seen improvements, indicating that the efforts to enhance menu offerings and customer experience might be paying off. However, the company still faces significant challenges. Market saturation remains a critical issue, with many franchisees competing against each other. To address this, Subway has been more strategic about where new locations are opened, and it's focusing on closing underperforming stores to boost overall profitability. While the challenges are significant, Subway's brand recognition and global presence provide a foundation upon which it can rebuild. If the company continues to innovate and prioritize customer experience, there is a possibility for Subway to regain its stature in the fast food industry. The story of Subway serves as a reminder of the importance of balancing growth with quality and the necessity of evolving with the times to sustain long-term success. I'm Daniel, and I dive into the playbooks that built the world's greatest companies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more business insight. And remember, you can check out blaze.ai for all your AI marketing needs. Bye.